Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review Episode 189. This is reviewing the 189th episode of the anime, Awakening. Oh, it's Renaissance. Excuse me. This episode adapts from the entirety of chapter 25 of the manga. Yes. Now, the thing with this episode is, it adapts pretty faithful to the actual source material, but it does cut some stuff that were completely necessary if you're going to do this episode. Like, there's one bit about Misuke mentioning he's the, a child of Orochimaru. I get the reason why they cut that, because they've already brought it up in the anime. It was brought back at the start of the Misuke disappearance arc, so I don't need to bring it up again. It's completely unnecessary. Yeah, they already knew that, so I get the reason why they cut it. There's also a bit of, they also had a bit of hijinks involving the Doctor. So, pretty much this whole episode is simply Kawanaki versus Baro. That's pretty much the whole episode. They brawl for a very good period of time. At one point, it looked like Baro looked like he's about to win. He's about to kill Kawanaki, and then Kawanaki just activates his karma, and he proceeds to pretty much kill Baro. Yeah, kills him. Stabs him through the freaking chest with his little, his special blood hardening thing. And basically vaporizes him, and then he basically collapses to the ground. Also, when he activates his karma, Boruto's karma activates. Yes, in fact, that did happen in the manga too, so yes, that was definitely true. And then pretty much, and then when Coin collapses, Doctor's like, I think he overheated. He's like, what? Now, they also had a little funny thing that during the actual fight, we have one of Baro's mechanical hands pop off. One of the claws. It popped up and laid right in front of the Doctor. And he was basically doing something hilarious, like, oh, no. Because he's not much of a fighter. He doesn't like much of this stuff. And they also edited a thing of him just jumping around Kawanaki's body, Kawanaki, which I thought this was so hilarious that they added in. So they mentioned, this kid is basically a scientific tool, basically made with a bit more advanced technology than I use. Well, basically, his more advanced than the Lower Seven's hand, and of course, Misuke brings up that, what was he created similar to me? And, in the case, and the Doctor mentions, not exactly per se. Yes, you were created in the lab. He basically made technology. You were created due to genetic engineering, but similar stuff. And then Boruto suggests, bring it back to the village, to his dad. Okay. Then during the episode, Koji and Delta are simply watching this the whole time. And when Kawanaki is, unconscious, Delta suggests a couple times to kill the ninja. Kawanaki like, no. Well, I think the lake's going to get taken anyway, so we're not really going to be worried. And so we're going to get back eventually. Just not right now. And okay. And he mentions the reason why they interfere, because basically they're just acting like spectators, basically witnessing this whole thing. Because after all, somebody's got to report this to their boss. Yep. But yeah, that's simply it. Yeah, that's basically what I described there. That's simply the whole episode in a nutshell. Yeah, it's a very good episode, and I'm definitely looking forward to next week, which is an anime original episode. Yes, we'll go back to this stuff. I know that February was not very happy with this, but this looks kind of interesting. Kawanaki basically trying to escape, interacting with Susumri. Yes, he has interacted with the manga, but not at this point. No, not until later on he interacts with her. Which is going to be interesting. I mean, I appreciate the fact they actually did it. Now, aside from cutting dialogue here, I mean, if you think of any major changes they made here, Sadara is not wearing the same outfit she wears in the manga, and Konohamaru is not wearing a scarf. Yeah, for some reason in the adaptation, early on, Konohamaru was wearing his scarf that he had worn, the blue scarf he basically not wearing. Yeah, for some reason in this arc, he decided not to wear it in this arc for some strange reason. In the manga, it looks like he is wearing a scarf, but probably not the blue scarf he's not wearing. But in the case of this arc, it's like he just didn't bother to wear it at all the whole time. And this episode technically is the end of this arc because we're going with original content. Yeah, and they were releasing the titles next few episodes. I mean, next week's Escape, then it's Stray Dog, and then The Past. Yeah, that's what the next 3 episodes are. Yep. But not much else to say about this episode. It's good. Excuse me a minute. Sorry about that. So, until you see our next video, which, in the case of videos today, this is probably my last one for today, unless, of course, I get another Comic Con, because I have no other anime to talk about today. Now, you might be asking, Nick, when are you going to talk about a new anime? You haven't done that in about a month. Well, I'm trying to get down a stack, basically, of light novels I have sitting next. I'm trying to get that stack lowered first, and also trying to get up to date the Rise and Shield Hero light novels, which currently, I believe it's about 3 left. Let me take a look here about that. Let's see. It's not much, per se. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I have currently 3 books left. Yep. I have exactly 3 more books left. And then I'll be pretty much up to date with the light novels for Rise and Shield Hero. Of course, also the current light novel stack I have right now, that itself will be lowered along with it, because right now, my next thing I'm going to read is a Star Trek book. I'm reading that next, and then I'm going to read Cautious Hero. Of course, my stack is simply put like... This is the stack height is right now. I'm trying to get a stack lower so I can basically move on to other stuff. But I didn't want to basically have built up over a long period of time, because there's basically 9 books there. You're thinking, wait, that 9 books? Yeah. Some books are quite lengthy, to say the least. Yep. So, as in the case of what am I do next, let's see. There's a few anime I've been wanting to do, like I've been wanting to do Assassination Classroom, To Love Root Darkness, Lupin the Third, and when I get a chance to light novels, I want to read for the first 2 light novels. Watch this anime. It is called Our Last Crusade, or The Rise of a New World. Yes, I'm going to be discussing this one because it sounds interesting to me. That's simple gist of it. Okay? So yeah, enjoy seeing the next video, which who knows if it's there or not. Bye.